Hi everyone, this is Matt from DrawingTutorialsOnline.com with the drawing tip of the week. And before I get to the drawing tip, I just want to wish everyone a happy new year. I believe today is the 31st, and I'm having a couple people over tonight to hang out. But I just finished up the first part of the color digital tutorial. So on DrawingTutorialsOnline.com, I do have some digital drawing tutorials, and let's click on digital tutorials, and you can see my progression. I've got a front view portrait, which everyone was asking me to do, part 1, part 2, part 3, and now in part 4 I started to add the color. Okay, so basically this is the drawing. I think you guys have seen this. It's on my blog. I kind of left it at that. I'm happy with it. I could have pushed it a little bit more, but for the tutorial I think it's fine. And so basically, members, this part 4, the color, has 7 videos to it. So members just, whatever, click on this and they get a bigger, obviously get a bigger video than on YouTube. And so this is my chapter 1 of part 4, and like I said, it's got several chapters. So basically I also put the drawing up so everyone can see it. Now I probably have a ways to go on this. I'm not quite sure how much of it I'm gonna film, but this is my first part, and I guess this is roughly about an hour of painting, maybe a little bit more. And if we come on over to Photoshop, basically this is where I'm at right now. It just is looks a little darker in my Photoshop file than in my JPEG file online, but I just want to share with you guys here and actually give you a tip rather than just talk. Color notes. And I've been painting my whole life, traditional oil painting, so it just kind of transfers. So basically, when you guys are painting, so you do not make your skin tones too monochromatic. If you make them too monochromatic, your skin is going to look like a mannequin. It's going to look fake, and it's going to kind of look waxy. So a general rule of thumb on a female and on a guy, there's a band of pink that goes across the nose, the cheeks, and the ears. So I'm not saying you're going to make that totally pink, but what you want to do is just add some pink parts to that, a little bit more red in the paint. On a guy, the jaw is going to be a little bit cooler because of a beard and some scruff. You do not want to add that on a female. That will not look pleasing to the eye. And then usually your forehead is going to be a little bit warmer. So just some subtle color notes like that will help your digital paintings and your traditional paintings big time. And so I'm pushing this color tutorial for everybody, and like I said, it'll probably be 2 more parts. This still is in its rough stage, and I gotta knock down the eyes. I've got to add more color. I've got to smooth things out, and I've just got to make things look a little bit richer. And again, like I said, I've been painting my whole life. And if we go back now to my home page and my original website, mattsillustration.com, I do have my illustration portfolio on there, although I'm going to be making a new site that shows my paintings much better, because the paintings on here are just way too small, and this is a very old site. But what I used to have to do for the art directors did not want the pink cheeks. They did not want it to look super realistic. They just wanted more of a waxy finish, more of a monochromatic feel to the face. And so that's what I had to give them. I had to paint these paintings a little bit more monochromatically. And this one you can barely even see the head. It's so small. It must be like a pinhead on YouTube videos. But same thing over here. Maybe this one there's some pink in his face, but these are just all traditional oil paintings, and I'm just transferring it to digital. And I'm not saying that you have to do both. You can just focus on one. You can do traditional paintings and you don't even have to deal with digital, or you can do digital, but I think if you paint digitally, it's a no-brainer. You gotta study the old masters, and you gotta study some contemporary artists to see how they paint. And just another one, just one's kind of very monochromatic in terms of the skin tone. So skin tone is not monochromatic. You want to add all different reflected lights in there, and that's about it for this short little YouTube clip. I want to again wish you guys a happy new year. I'm going to be adding a whole bunch of new things to drawingtutorialsonline.com this new year, and I'm going to be in a new bigger studio, so I'll be filming different views and doing more painting tutorials. I do have one painting tutorial on the site, a traditional painting tutorial, but I'm going to be painting much more in 2010, getting back to my roots. I've gotten away from painting for a little while, and I'm going to get back into it. And so that's about it. You guys stay safe tonight, and I'll talk to you soon.